can call me Lissa or Butterfly Lissa. And this is Butterfly Healing. That's going to be the name of my channel. This incense is doing a little bit too much right now. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so welcome to my channel. If you are here probably through either Instagram or Twitter or something that brought you here when I spoke about spirituality. That's what this channel is going to be about spirituality, spiritual healing specifically, and just a lot of different esoteric things. So if you are interested, welcome. So this is really an intro video, so I don't want to get too much into what we're going to be doing all that much in this video. I do want to introduce myself, my vision, I guess, and what brought me here to YouTube with you guys. So first and foremost, let's see okay, so first of all, this is my second time recording the video. The first time the sound and everything was just not working for me, so I switched to recording on my phone. The first one was on my computer, but now I'm on my phone, and I'm a little bit more hopeful about it. Sorry, let me charge it so that it don't die on me in the middle of me telling y'all good stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to answer what spirituality is to me for you guys first and foremost, so that you can decide whether or not this is your home. Okay, so to me, spirituality is simply having a deeper connection to yourself as well as the world around you. A deeper connection to oneness and understanding that everything, no matter whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, is divine, is necessary. You know, understanding that everything that we go through is needed. Spirituality is understanding that there's really no one right answer when it comes to believing in a higher power or what have you. You know, you'll hear me say a lot in the videos. You'll hear me speak about God, source, spirit, and universe, all different things, because for one, many of you will believe in different things. Some of you are Christians, some of you are, you know, whatever your religious beliefs may be. Some of you may not be religious at all, but regardless, spirituality is a little bit above religion, because it's almost like everything all mixed in together, you know. I know that I'm speaking above what some of y'all can probably imagine or think like, but that's fine. I'm just giving you my definition of what spirituality is, and as you go through the videos, you will develop your own way of thinking and understanding about all of it, you know, because hopefully you will be opened up to learning and building your own spirituality, and, you know, using it in the right ways and healing yourself and all of that. So that's really what I'm trying to get y'all to do. You know, I'm not ever going to be like no preacher or no, you know, this is the way, this is the right way, none of that, because I understand that spirituality, like I said, it's about your own individual way with it, and journey with it, and process with it, your own understanding of it, and it starts with you and it ends with you. So, you know, I can't tell you what exactly to do. All I can do is help you and show you, I guess, and tell you what I've done. I guess that leads me to my next topic, which is, sorry y'all, you're gonna see me looking down a lot because I wrote some notes, because I am scatterbrained and I have to really keep myself on track. So anyway, next question, or next topic, obviously, how my journey got started with spirituality. So I'm gonna go, because, you know, as I'm, I guess, here in where I am currently in the process of my spirituality, and, you know, in it kind of progressing and growing. See, progressing and growing, where I'm at now, I can look back and say, okay, it probably really truly started right here. Or, you know, I can definitely see a lot of big moments in my journey for myself, but I'm going to tell y'all about a couple of moments that really shaped it for me and that brought me to where I am now with this. So the first thing I wanted to talk about that I feel like might open up y'all's mind a little bit with this is I was having a talk with a group of friends. I was like 19 or 20 at the time. And one of them asked, do you feel like everything is already divinely written? Like, you know, God, source, creator, you know, has already aligned everything for you. Like there's a purpose and a divinity to your life. Or do you wake up, you know, same God, source, and creator has created, you know, all of these options and ways that you can live, and you have a choice, you know, like in everything. And I think when we are brought into life and we learn spirituality just strictly through religion, we have almost a constricted way of thinking about it, you know. And when they asked that question originally, I'm like, I think that we have a choice, you know, like, yeah, God created all of these things on earth for us. And, you know, he gave us the Bible and this, that, and the third. And there's things that we have to do in order to be happy, in order to, you know, make it to heaven, da-da-da-da. When, you know, you're given that constricted way of thinking about spirituality, it limits you. And it makes you form a lot of negative ways of thinking about spirituality. When in reality, I say, okay, what if it is, you know, on the flip side, what if it is divine? Everything is already divine. What if I'm supposed to be exactly where I'm at when I'm there? What if I do have a choice and the will to create the life I want, you know, and God gives me 5 or 6 paths? If just say, give me 5 or 6 paths. What if no matter what path I choose to take, I'm supposed to end up in the same destination every time? What if, you know, what if no matter what I choose, I'm going to be redirected to the right, you know, end point, the right purpose, the right fulfillment? That's why I said, you know, when you think about it, or you are repressed to that, you know, constricted religious-based way of thinking, you don't really get the opportunity to consider that life is not supposed to be bad or unhappy. You know, you're not supposed to be feeling like you just fulfilling what feels right within you, and fulfilling your purpose is wrong. So I think that was like when I really thought about that, and I had decided within that everything was more so divine, and everything was more so, this is how it's supposed to be. Like everything happens for a reason. When I started thinking about it like that, that opened up my mind a lot more with spirituality. That was like the beginning for me. So that's when I kind of was like, okay, let's elevate a little bit in our thinking. But what really, truly, I think brought me here was, let's see. Sorry, guys. I probably need to take a break because I'm winded. So, I'll be back. Okay, so more about what brought me here to creating this channel. And like I said, making it more so about spiritual healing than any other aspect of spirituality. Let's see, last year in October, this wasn't even the birth of me going through this specific process, but in relation to my spirituality, I'm telling you guys this. So in October last year, my birthday's in October 22nd, boom, 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 Libra gang. But yeah, so every year typically around my birthday, I go through something that is usually a little bit sad or something. So I really have like a birthday anxiety almost around that time of the year. And this year it was more so about the age I was turning. Like, you know, I'm turning 24 years old, and it was more so about the age that I was turning. You know, I'm turning 24, and in this process of turning this age, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, we all visualize how we want our life to be at a certain point, right? So I'm thinking about, you know, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And I'm really probably fucking my birthday up before it even gets here, right? So boom, I turned 22, and I remember like a couple of days after my birthday, I started to get deeper into my spirituality because I was starting to feel so negative about everything. And I remember getting this message from God or spirit or whoever, and it was like, you are here for a reason. Yeah, you hitting 24, you know, pay attention to everything that's happening around you. Trust your intuition. That was, trust me, trust your intuition. Trust what's going on around you. That was the message. And let's see, that, like I said, that was a couple of days after my birthday. So let's fast forward to Halloween night. So on Halloween night, I'm on my way home. It's late, like 9 o'clock at night. I'm on freaking Interstate 285, I think, in Atlanta. I'm leaving work, and roads are wet, it's dark, and I going. There's halted, like completely stopped traffic ahead of me. And I'm moving too fast for the car to stop. Basically, long story short, I flipped the car Halloween night. This is like 9 days after my 24th birthday. And guys, the stuff that was going in, and I'm gonna tell you this, it's always still so, when it play back in my mind, it's always so crazy because I was in the car, seatbelt on, holding the steering wheel, and as it's flipping in the air, it's almost like it's going in slow motion, like in a movie, because I'm literally having all these thoughts in my mind as the car is flipping, and I'm realizing that. And I remember thinking about everything in my life in like 0.0005 seconds, everything in my life. And it was just so bizarre to me that was what I was thinking. You know, I had kind of made up my mind in that second, those seconds when it was flipping like that it was over. I was gonna die, and that was it, you know. So when the car stopped and, you know, it hit the wall, I got out of the car. I could talk, I could walk. I had to climb out of the car nonetheless, but it was really, I really had no damage. I had a burn right here on my neck from the airbag. Didn't even see the burn until probably the next day. I had some chest contusions, which are just, you know, like inner bruises to his chest, some whiplash. I was a little beat up, that was it. But I remember, you know, what I felt more so emotionally during that time, and I just remember feeling really fucking fucked up and confused because I was convinced that that was it. I thought I was supposed to be dead and gone, y'all. I really felt like I was supposed to die in that car, and it didn't make sense to me why I was not dead. It didn't make sense to me. And I don't know, I think that going through thoughts like that right there opened up a bigger can of worms for me. Like I said, I was already kind of going through so many different things, like a lot of different things started happening for me. But after that, you know, I'm entering into this negative state of thinking. And also, I had to quit my job because I didn't have a car anymore at this point. The car was totaled. So I just kind of sunk even deeper into this hole, right? And then more things started to happen that were negatively affecting me, like my relationship with my family was different. I didn't really have that many relationships like with my friends anymore. You know, a lot of relationships were diminishing for me. Even my the love relationship that I was in was slowly like deteriorating. And then we can go ahead and fast forward, because as you can see, I was going through a lot of different things that were just making me feel broken. Anyway, so let's fast forward to like February, of this year. So, I feel like I'm skipping something. No, I'm not. Okay, so fast forward to February, and the relationship basically it's done at this point. Like mid-February, we end up breaking up, and it was like that tower moment in life for me right then and there. I can tell you, I've been through a lot of very sad, grief-filled moments in life, but I don't know if I ever dealt with them, because it felt like in this moment, everything was like in my face. Like every bit of pain, every bit of loss that especially within that year or so, that all the stuff that was happening to me, I don't know if I ever stopped and said, are you okay? You know, I had gone through therapy even, y'all, like in like a little bit before my birthday, I think, or around my birthday, somewhere in there. I had even gone to therapy for a little bit, and I just nothing was working for me. Like, I don't know, I just felt like it was something so much deeper than everything that was going on around me. So I just kind of, after we broke up, you know, it put me in a state of having to deal with things that I probably didn't want to deal with anymore, and having to heal. So healing for me at that point looked like diving deeper into spirituality, for somebody that we're actually blossoming a friendship now, based on our spirituality. In a video she had posted on her, she had posted a video on her story that she was talking about how her spiritual awakening, or what have you, was really at a low point in her life. Like, she said that she was vibrating so low, and it allowed her to tap into something, to reach, or I guess really to tap into that spiritual realm, and kind of start to see things differently, start to heal differently, feel differently, all of that. So that's really what happens when you do get to that point. And I think that's what happened to me. I really just started to spend time with myself on such a deep level. And I'm not going to tell y'all that shit is easy, because it's not. It's probably the most pain-filled time that I went through, because I was allowing myself to feel things that were probably blocked up from like years back. Like so much stuff, you know. I'm still doing shadow work, which that's a side of healing nobody really talks about. And I'm going to get into it for y'all, because I want y'all to make sure that you're doing all of the work. Because the more you're doing all the work, the better everything's going to feel. And that actually brings me to my next topic. I wanted to tell y'all why I chose to call the channel Butterfly Healing. Okay, so everybody knows you start with a caterpillar and you end with a butterfly, you know, and in the middle is the cocoon. But nobody ever tells you what happens when the butterfly is in the cocoon. So let's say we're all caterpillars, right? Walking around in life, and we want to heal ourselves and achieve this butterfly effect, right? So what happens in the cocoon? What do we need to do to get to that point if we're caterpillars, right? When the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, it liquefies, it turns into mush, it breaks itself completely down, and then, you know, a whole lot of scientifical, magical shit happens. And then you have the butterfly at the end of it all. So that's really what we have to do when we are going to do here or what we're really going to do here in butterfly healing. We're going to break ourselves down, liquefy ourselves. If you know what water is associated with, or liquid water, whatever, it's associated with emotions. So we're going to be feeling a lot of things, not always, you know, really good things. But like I said, spirituality is about oneness, wholeness, and duality. So you have to accept and love both sides of the journey as well, knowing that it's good and it's bad sometimes. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope that I covered everything that I wanted to cover. Yeah, welcome to my channel. We're going to be talking about so much stuff. I'm going to be talking to so many different peoples to make sure that I give y'all the best content that I can. That's the reason that I re-recorded this video. I did not want to give y'all a shitty ass, especially not the first video. You know, we'll get better with this shit as we go. So y'all just be here with me, be present with me, be ready to learn some things about yourself. Not about me. This is not about me. This is about you. Everything starts and ends with you. Okay. I'm trying to think. I want to leave y'all with something. Okay, actually, I have something I do want to leave y'all with, a quote here that I wrote down earlier today that Spirit actually told me that I'm going to be, I guess, speaking to somebody about. And the quote is, you are never finished growing. You are never finished learning, okay? Never. So just always be willing and ready to improve yourself, okay? And here we want to improve our soul, okay? You wanna dive deeper into yourself and heal things that you didn't even know needed some healing. Kiss on our soul and in our inner child and shit like that. Okay. Okay, I'm finna wrap it up. Thank y'all for watching me. If you made it this far in the video, comment a butterfly in the comments. Make sure you click the like button. Most important that I want y'all to do is share this video. Share it with your friends. Share it with people you feel like this might be where they need to be at. They might need to be seeing something like this. They might need to be tapping into some shit like this, right? So share this video and subscribe, okay? Subscribe, because you're going to want to keep up with what I'm talking about if you're interested in stuff like this, all right? I love y'all. I thank y'all. And as always, peace, love, and light.